Hi everyone, it's Marcus Allen again from www.fetch123.com. During my interview with Terry Gaudier, who's my favorite search engine marketing junkie, we exchanged strategies to get high-valued, trusted, and authority links from .edu sites. We talked about this because just one link from a well-respected .edu site is often all you need to get listed on the first page of Google. And when you get a dozen or so different edu sites linking to your blog post or web page, you're probably going to rank in the top 3 on just about any search engine. One amazing way to find .edu sites is to actually follow your competition. Because if your competition is ranked number 1 on Google, they're probably using this strategy I'm going to share with you. Now, before we get started, you're going to need a few pieces of free software. The first one is either Firefox or Google Chrome. Unfortunately, this strategy won't work with any other software like Microsoft, or I use Safari for the Mac. But the second piece of software is absolutely amazing. In fact, let me go up to it right now. And you might have heard of it. It's called SEO Quake. And once you have Firefox, let me point that out, Firefox or Google Chrome installed, you can click on one of these links and it will automatically install SEO Quake. It's very simple to do, very quick, and it couldn't be easier. You just follow the on-screen wizard, answer a few questions, it'll restart Firefox or Google Chrome for you, and then you're ready to rock and roll. So with that said, let's get to it. Let me go to my favorite Safari for the Mac, and let's take a look at my competition. One of the phrases that I'm competitive for is the phrase blogging, because I specialize in helping bloggers get better SEO stuff going on, like getting ranked higher in Google. And as we can see, the first few listings are from Wikipedia, and then we've got blogger.com, which is owned by Google. And there's no use really worrying about these two because they're not doing this strategy, which I'm going to show. They're way too big for this. Quite frankly, this is for the guerrilla marketer. But as we can see, the next one here is www.problogger.net, which is Darren Rouse's great site. It's a fantastic site. Have nothing bad to say about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy Darren's website into our memory. We're going to go back to my guide. In my guide, I have something I created called the Trusted Backlink Finder. Now, you don't have to get my guide or use the Trusted Backlink Finder to do it. It just makes it faster and simpler. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste in Darren's website. We're going to choose one of the options here, many different ways to find backlinks. In this case, we're going to choose competitor URL for edu. I click on the search button, and it's going to whisk me away, and you away, to Yahoo's search, along with results. Now, in a few seconds here, you're going to see the results, and then you're going to see SEO Quake in action. See that? See how SEO Quake line by line shows the page rank, which is PR here, page rank of 5, NA, it's waiting to fill the stuff in. So it's going link by link, scraping Google, Yahoo, Alexa, all different search engines for data, and it posts the data here. Now, most of this data is not for the beginner or even the advanced SEO person. This is for way advanced type of people. But what we're interested in is the page rank of each listing. See that? Page rank of 1, page rank of 5, page rank of 6. By the way, if you think that page rank determines your placement in listings, as you can see, it doesn't. I mean, a page rank of 1 is outranking a page rank of 5. So, since it's scraping Google, we need to make a few tweaks. I recommend a few tweaks to make it so that Google doesn't turn us off. Because if Google senses that we're scraping their site, they're going to turn us off. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to the bottom right-hand side for this little logo, this little icon here, SQ. And if you're on a Mac, you want to hit Control-click, like I am, or right-click if you're on a PC. And you click on the preferences. And there are 2 spots you need to fill out. You need to click on the Advanced tab here and put the numbers 1500 here and the number 1500 here. What that's going to do is it's going to slow down the scraping of Google, especially for PageRank. That way Google won't see us scraping. If you left these open and empty like it is by default, it's going to be way too fast, and Google will see that you're scraping their site, and they'll actually cut you off. And they know who you are based on your IP. So you don't want that. Okay? The next thing you can do, which is really cool, is instead of going with the default 10 listings per page, what you can do is you can go to Options and go to Preferences, and then you can scroll all the way down to the bottom and see how I've got my results per page set to 30. That's what I recommend you do. You can edit that because yours are going to be set to 10, and you have to have an account with Google to do this. Yours are going to be set to 10. I recommend 30. If you go any higher than 30, like 40 or 100, again, you're going to sound off the warning bells to Google and to Alexa and all the other search engines that you're scraping data from their site, and you don't want to do that. So you simply save at 30, click the finished, and instead of having 10 listings on a page, you're going to have 30 listings on a page. And again, as you can see in a few seconds, the SEO Quake is going to do its little digging and find out what the page rank is for all of these sites. Now here's the best tip ever. SEO Quake has a sort option at the top. Here it is. And as you can see, I can sort by page rank, incoming links, cache date, all that kind of stuff, rank, age. But quite frankly, I only care about page rank in this case because I want to show the top page rank pages at the top so that I can focus in on them and convince them to link to my website. So all you have to do is click this down arrow button that will sort it from high to low. So watch this. I click on this and then boom. See that? 6, page rank of 5, page rank of 5, page rank of 4, 4, 3, 3. See that? And then all I do, let's go to this page right now. And as we can see here, I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom because I've been to this page before. Here is Darren linked on this edu site, which has a page rank of 5. He's only one of 2 external links. Imagine if you can convince this website owner to put your link underneath there, right there. And that's what I'm going to do. And here's how you do it. You just get their email address and you email them. I have actually a template that I offer in my guide. In fact, let me show that to you. I'll show you that I have it, I should say. If we scroll down here, you can see I got a lot of stuff in the, it's all about SEO, all about search engine optimization. And here you go. What you want to do is once you get the guide, you want to click here because this will tell you how to ask for a link from your competition. And it's a template I've worked on for 11 years actually. I used to use it when I was in the postcard business. And it was phenomenal at getting people to do what you're looking to get accomplished. And in this case, again, we want to get a high page rank trusted and authority link from a .edu site back to our web page or our blog post. That's all we're looking for here. And I guarantee if you send this template email out to 100 of these trusted links, you're going to get that dozen people linking back to you so that you can be on the first page of Google. So there it is, the fast and easy way to get a trusted and authority backlink from hard-to-find .edu sources. And when you get these links to pass their link juice to your blog post or your web page, you're going to see your site featured tops at Google and all of the major search engines. Once again, to get access to my famous email pitch letter template, which gives you my 5-paragraph template to get these .edu webmasters to post a link to your site, just click on the link below this video. Once again, I'm Marcus Allen from www.fetch123.com.